There was a grand old manor, set deep in the countryside, known as Blackwood Manor. The manor had a long and dark history, with tales of murder, madness, and haunted spirits. The local villagers avoided the place, believing it to be cursed. One day, a family, the Millers, moved into the manor, believing it to be their dream home. They were excited to start a new chapter in their lives, and they were determined to make the manor their own. But as soon as they moved in, strange things began to happen. The Miller's young daughter, Emily, started to hear strange noises coming from the walls. She would see ghostly figures wandering the halls at night. The Millers would often wake up in the middle of the night to find their belongings moved or tampered with. They tried to ignore the strange occurrences, but they couldn't shake the feeling that they were not alone in the manor. As the days went by, the occurrences became more frequent and more intense. The Millers were at their wits' end, and they decided to seek help. They contacted a paranormal investigator, who came to the manor to investigate the strange happenings. The investigator soon discovered that the manor was indeed haunted by the spirits of the previous inhabitants. They were trapped in the manor, unable to move on, due to a terrible tragedy that had occurred there many years ago. The Millers were horrified to learn that the previous owners of the manor had been brutally murdered by an insane member of the family, and that their spirits were still trapped in the manor, seeking revenge. The Millers knew that they had to help the spirits move on, and they set out to uncover the truth about what had happened in the manor. They discovered a hidden room in the basement, where the murderer had kept his victims. It was a gruesome and terrifying discovery. With the help of the investigator, the Millers were able to put the spirits to rest and free them from their torment. The manor was finally at peace, and the Millers were able to live in their dream home without fear. But they knew that the horrors of the past would always linger in the halls of Blackwood Manor. The Miller family decided to leave the manor, even though it was now free of spirits. The memory of what had happened there was too much for them to bear. They put the manor up for sale, but no one dared to buy it, and it remained empty for many years. Years passed and a new family, the Smiths, decided to move into the manor. They were not aware of its dark past, and they thought it was an amazing opportunity to buy a grand old manor for a reasonable price. They moved in and started to renovate it. However, as soon as they started to work, strange things began to happen again. The workers reported seeing ghostly figures, and strange noises were heard at night. The Smith family started to experience strange occurrences, similar to the ones the Miller family had reported. The Smiths, not wanting to leave the house, decided to seek help from a local priest, who was known for his expertise in exorcisms. The priest discovered that the spirits were not at rest and that they were still seeking revenge for their murder. The priest performed an exorcism, and the spirits were finally able to move on. The Smiths were able to continue their renovation, and they were able to live in the manor without fear. They decided to keep the history of the manor a secret, not wanting to scare away potential buyers. The manor was finally at peace, and it was able to stand the test of time. But the villagers still whispered about the haunting of Blackwood Manor, and the spirits that still lingered there. If you like this video, please give it a like and share. Subscribe the channel for more amazing stories.